Hey guys, real quick, before we get to the reaction, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Into the AM. They're an awesome team of creators and artists that have developed a premium apparel company. They're all about self-expression and creating really comfortable clothes. And you've seen some of the shirts I've already worn, but they got some really awesome graphic designs, and I want to share them with you. And hopefully you can check them out. Ordering and delivery was super simple, super easy, and it came really quick, which I thought was really awesome. Everything was neatly packaged in the box, and it had this premium feel to it, which I really liked. So that was pretty cool. Trying on the shirts was a breeze. Obviously, you know how to put on a shirt, but I like the feel of the fabric. And I love the way the designs feel like they're just made with care and that they're gonna last. That's the part for me. You know, I like my graphic tees, so you know I want to make sure that they last after they've been washed multiple times, and I think these are gonna do just fine, so I'm not worried about that. Everything just feels really good when you're wearing it, and I needed a new hoodie, so the hoodie was a big plus. But I love the hat, everything's comfortable. I got the trucker hat, and it's just, I don't know, it just feels nice. I get a lot of compliments at work and when I'm out and about these shirts, these designs. So check them out, Into the AM, link in the description for 10% off your order, or you can enter code OMME at checkout. Again, thanks so much to Into the AM for sponsoring this video. All right, let's get to the reaction. Okay, here we go. I have not seen this, so.
You've seen this GIF, the ending of Slumdog Millionaire.
The
ending. And, okay, look, I'm American, and I've never seen a full Indian film in my entire life. But that all has to change now that I've witnessed RRR. Strap the in for writer-director S.S. Rajamouli's epic historical action musical that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that American movies would be 10 times better if Vin Diesel and The Rock could do this.
So, they become friends? I'm confused.
I don't think so.
Where instead of using VFX to cut down on costs, they use it to make their stars do the impossible.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
In so much animal mayhem.
Jeez.
They had to put freaking oxen in the disclaimer. Oxen. Look out. He brought a zoo.
Oh my god.
Follow the story of two real historical figures. Though I'm pretty sure they never did this together.
Oh my god.
Raju is a Delhi police officer who's always hot. Bean is a jungle warrior who's always wet. When fate makes them all hot and wet together, their bond grows so powerful, it transcends words.
So wasn't he originally trying to go after him? I saw like a beginning part through a reaction video, but okay.
As these two brothers in arms speak the universal language of beatdowns.
Oh!
Dance
Whoa!
battles.
Dance battles.
And casual horse versus motorcycle beach racing.
Okay.
That's just something they do in a Now We're Friends montage. It's not even part of the plot. Just beautiful stuff, man. Delve into a history and culture you probably have zero non-racist references for, but you've seen enough Michael Bay movies to wonder, am I watching propaganda right now? This looks like Captain America's USO show. But whatever they're selling to Indians, one message is clear to the entire world. Seriously, f the British. As the Brits range from evil to demonic.
I want to see his neck drawn out tight and his eyes bulge and pop just before his neck snaps.
To holy sh**, that woman carries a spiked whip between her legs just in case someone needs torturing.
What?
Aren't you quite vicious, my dear?
In a portrayal that's so negative, it got an actual Englishman to pen a rebuttal of mild annoyance. What an off-putting display. Tut indeed. Settle in for a 3-hour runtime, so there's room for action, dancing, singing, comedy, politics, and romance. Not between the leads, but yeah, there's definitely some tension there. Like the romance between Raju and Sita, a girl who waited 4 years for her man to pick up something from the store.
Waited 4 years? Okay.
and the romance between Beam and Jenny. A story of how true love overcomes all, even not knowing a single word the other person said.
Sorry, I can't understand what you're saying. Sorry? Oh, I wish I knew what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Jenny,
I'm sorry.
put some Jenny.
Aw, I'm rooting for these two. Just be careful about the in-laws. So strap in for the year's most eye-popping, crowd-pleasing spectacle that brings a joy to action filmmaking not seen since Stephen Chow or James Cameron, that will have even the most jaded Hollywood moviegoer dancing in the aisles and rushing to catch up on at least 50 years of Holly and Bollywood films to see what they've
Oh
missed.
my god. Yeah, I've seen the clips of this.
Happy Diwali, folks.
I think I'm gonna like it here. Starring
I don't know what movie that is, but I've seen that
Raj
clip.
Against the Machine. Brit Rule Can't Melt Steel Beams. The Village People.
Okay.
Chennai. Colonial War Zone.
For
Elsa
sure.
from The Last Crusade? I did not see that coming. And summoning all your strength like a dang DBZ character.
Yep, there we go.
BFF.
BFF. Oh my god. It looks silly and cool at the same time.
Can we import this movie's stunt coordinator to fix superhero flicks over here?
Hey.
And not just because he's great, because his name is King Solomon.
King Solomon. Oh man. Alright, let's check out the pitch fitting because I don't know what's going on with this one, but let's see what producer guy and writer guy do to this one.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. Well, actually, it's something that's in development over on the Tollywood side of things, and I figure we could, just grab the concept and remake it shot for shot, but with American actors? No. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. I like the idea
Shot for
you
shot?
have. No, I feel like this could kind of be a global hit just on its own. Okay, so what's it called? It's called RRR.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly, except no, it stands for Rise, Roar, Revolt. I kinda roared. Yeah, a little. Amazing. Now, just before we get into it, I want you to know there will be a disclaimer saying that no wolves or tigers or bears or deer were injured in this thing, okay? What the hell is this movie that you need to put a disclaimer like
At the
that?
beginning.
It's, it's pretty much a bromance. What? But I just want you to know, when you see a man throw a leopard at another man in
okay,
this
there we go.
bromance, that's not a real leopard. What kind of bromance is this? And you're gonna see some tigers get punched a couple of times, once with a big flaming lantern. That is not a real tiger, okay? You know what? This disclaimer is
It is
actually
not.
kind of the perfect intro, because now I need to know what the hell you're
Thank
talking
you, yeah,
about.
no.
Fantastic, sir.
I'm hooked now.
What the hell are you talking about? Right, so in 1920 India, these evil British people go into this forest tribe and they abduct a little girl because she sings good and whatnot. Oh, you're not supposed to steal people, I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. That is not a nice thing to do. So then the tribe's guardian Beam sets off on this epic quest to go get this girl back. And what's his deal? Oh, he's super strong, sir. He outruns a tiger and then traps it and wrestles it. Jeez, that kind of feels like, almost impossible. Right? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't seem possible. Anyway, so the British hear about this guy, and so they task this guy Raju and the Indian Imperial Police with tracking him down.
Okay,
And what's
alright.
this guy's deal?
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
he's super strong, sir. He takes on a crowd of like 1,000 men, and he wins. All right, okay, so how are these guys able to do this stuff? Well, sir, physics?
on.
Yeah. Well, I don't, nor do I care to learn. Oh, okay, gotcha. It does sound more fun to just ignore all that stuff.
It is.
Does. And so then these two guys are going to become best friends pretty much instantly. Oh, how? By ignoring physics together. So, you see, they both happen to stumble upon this little kid that needs to be saved from this big bridge explosion. So without even talking, they do the most elaborate, coordinated rescue in the world. And then they have like a 20-minute montage of friendship shenanigans. Wow.
Just right after that?
Wow. And then Beam is gonna spot this British woman, Jenny, that he gets a huge crush on. Okay. And turns out she's actually part of that British family that kidnapped the little girl. Wow, what are the odds of that? I I don't know, but I feel the same way about odds and statistics as I do about physics. Okay. So Raju creates an excuse for them to talk by popping the tires on her car and forcing it to stop right in front of them. Oh, destroying women's property to get their attention is tight. Yeah, it is. That's how I met my first wife, actually. Just absolutely crushed her mailbox. Very romantic, sir. Crushed that property. So then what happens? Well, right away, Beam is like, can I go to your house? Yeah, sure. Natural follow-up. Destroy their belongings and then demand home entry. So anyway, eventually Beam figures out that this little girl is being kept in this palace place, so he barges in there with his men and unleashes a bunch of wild animals. Oh, he does. Yeah, and so people get mauled by tigers and bears, and a guy gets a leopard thrown at him, and another guy gets his arm stabbed by an antler. It's gonna be animal chaos. Wow, well listen, I had no idea I wanted to see all that stuff, but now it's what I want the most in the world. Well, fantastic, sir. And so eventually Raju's actually gonna arrest Beam, and so they're not friends anymore. A very big betrayal. So why is he doing what he's doing anyway? Well see, we're actually gonna learn that this whole time he's been trying to infiltrate the British Empire to become a special officer and bring weapons back to his people and rise up. So they kind of want the same thing. Kind of, yeah. And so when he realizes that, he helps Beam escape, but then he gets captured. So they're like taking turns being imprisoned. Now just once each, and then they're pretty sick of it. Understandable. And how did Beam find out about Raju anyway? Oh, well, one day a random woman took him in and fed him, and it turns out that was Raju's fiance. Wow, geez, what are the odds of that? Oh, hey, sir, looks like you're back on my back about odds and statistics again. Oh, my bad. Let me get off of that friggin' unlikelihood loving back of yours. Thank you. And so then we're gonna see Raju in prison, and the British guards say they're only feeding him one meal a week, you know, just enough to keep him alive. Oh, geez, he must be withering away. Actually, no, he's in there doing pull-ups, you know, putting in that work, building that muscle. Right, that's not really how muscles work, though. You need protein to make them grow. Hey, shut up. And so then Beam comes to rescue him, but he's got a busted leg, so it's kind of tricky. Oh, man, well, it's going to be hard for them to get out of that situation. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. This, but it sounds insane. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Beam lifts him up onto his shoulders, and then they can fight like crazy together. You'd think that'd be a pretty big tactical disadvantage, because now they're a bigger and slower target. No, because see, it basically turns them into Goro from Mortal Kombat. That makes sense. So then Beam is going to put some leaves on Raju's leg, which fixes it immediately. I know how leaves work, sure. And now that they're both back to 100%, it's time to go nuts on the British. Oh boy. So they just go absolutely insane and take a bunch of them out with arrows and stuff. They kick motorcycles, then they launch a motorcycle into a room that's filled with TNT and kill all the bad guys. How could they have possibly known which room to aim and coordinate? You know what, actually, I feel like you're not going to have any answers for me, so just never mind all that. Now you're getting it. So all the bad guys die and all the good guys live, and they have a big dance number. They're going to dance so much and be very, very happy. That is how most movies should end, if you ask me. Although the alternate ending we shot for the Batman did not test well. And so that's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, it sounds like a pretty good time, but you really think this is going to be a huge hit around the world? Okay, sir, let me just reiterate. In this movie, in the middle of a fight scene, a guy just straight up throws a leopard at another guy. That's a good point. Yeah, okay, I hear it now. This is going to do well.
I need to see this movie now. Is it on anything other than Netflix? Is there another way I can watch it? Can I get it on Google Play? Can I get it through another streaming service? Can I pay for it? Maybe I'll just buy the DVD or the Blu-ray. Is it on Blu-ray? Yeah, I'll just buy that. I mean, I'd rather stream it, to be honest. But I need to see this movie. Now, I started watching the beginning with The Real Rejects. I'll still finish that video. But it's tough to watch, like, you know, some reaction videos for movies because they cut them sometimes in a way where it's like, I can't really follow. I don't know what's going on. What did I miss? And obviously there's only so much they can do there, and I get it. Same thing with TV. I've tried it. It's just, it's tough, but it's still fun to watch reactions, especially with Greg and John. But this one was with Aaron, another guy that they've done a few reactions with, but they're watching it. So I started watching it. I'm about maybe 10 minutes in. I'll still finish that, but I want to watch this movie in its completion, like its totality. I want to watch the whole thing because it looks insane. Just a few minutes I watched with them was insane. So, yeah, I gotta check this out. But this was hilarious. Now, this is one where I gotta say it's a tie. I'll be honest, I laughed a little more on the pitch meeting. I'll give it that. But the honest trailer helped me understand the movie a little bit better. The pitch meeting does go through it the best it can. So I feel like I got a good grasp on what's happening. And I kind of saw that a little bit in a few of the scenes I saw on The Real Rejects reaction. That the one guy was pretty much going to infiltrate, to find the other guy. I figured there'd be a little bit of a double cross and all that kind of stuff. From other little clips I've seen here and there, I knew they'd team up. But overall, I didn't know much about this movie going in. And this is one that I'm like, okay, I gotta check it out. And I've seen a lot of other Bollywood type stuff as far as like clips and memes and all that, but I need to watch like a full-on movie. And this, I think, will be the first for me. So I'm gonna check it out. Let me know if you've watched this though. Have you seen RRR? Have you watched it? And I understand RRR stands for Rise, Roar, Revolt. Is that pretty much, am I right there? Let me know. But if you watched it, let me know what you thought of it. Let me know what you liked between these two videos. Which one wins for you? Pitch meeting or Rouse trailer? Let's talk about it in the comments below. If you're a member, subscriber, watcher, thanks so much for supporting the channel and watching with me and laughing with me. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Also hit that like button. It really helps out the channel in a big, big way. So appreciate you guys. As always, I'll see you on the next video. Take care.